Warning: CP is not a professional chef but can still help you find and make your next amazing meal. So let's not waste any more time and 走起吧. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special video. Today I'm going to share with you a simple but delicious homemade pork chop sandwich. This was inspired by the many pork chop buns and sandwiches I've tried in Macau and around Asia. And to be quite frank, I think it's very hard to find something in most average cities that tastes similar to what I'm about to show you today. So let's start cooking, cause this is gonna be good. To keep things simple, the cooking can be broken down into 3 simple steps. This includes preparing the pork, mixing the sauce, and searing the meat and the sauce together. Assuming that you'll be making this for a serving of 1, you will need about 0.1 kilogram or 1 slice of pork. If you plan to make more than 1 sandwich, just simply multiply your portion amount by the number of people you want to serve. For the type of pork, I recommend using the center loin chops. Essentially, the first step is to defrost the pork. What I usually do is place the pork into a bowl along with a slice of lemon and fill it with cool water. I usually add around half a teaspoon of salt as well. The purpose of this step is to drain out some of the natural raw flavors of the pork. On top of that, we are moisturizing the meat to make it more juicy and tender when searing. I usually let the pork sit in the water for about 10 minutes, but you can leave it in for a little bit longer if you want to be safe. While waiting for the pork to defrost, we can move on to prepare the sauce. Essentially, this is the most important step for the entire sandwich, so failing to mix the right amount of flavors to the sauce can ruin your entire meal. For the sauce, you will need the following ingredients. Once again, the listed portions are only for 0.1 kilogram or 1 slice of pork. So if you plan to make more than 1 sandwich, just simply multiply the amounts accordingly. Feel free to pause this screen to copy down all the ingredients you need, cause to be totally honest, you don't want to get this step wrong. After the ingredients for the sauce is prepared, we can start marinating the pork. One technique I like to use is to make small cuts on the surface. Not only does this loosen up the surface, but also helps the ingredients to be better absorbed during the marination process. Typically, if I'm only making 1 cutlet, I let it marinate for about 5 to 10 minutes. Which I feel is enough time for the flavor to soak in. But if you want to make sure, I think 15 minutes might be the safer play. As we wait for the pork to marinate, we can get the following ingredients ready for searing. To ensure that your pork is ready, make sure that each side turns golden brown before flipping. One hint I like to use to know that my pork is ready is when you can smell the sauce. Your kitchen will instantly fill up with a very distinct flavor, and that is usually around the time when you know that your pork is just about ready. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations! You now have your own homemade pork chop sandwich. In my opinion, I think this sandwich tastes a lot better than most of the burgers you can find at your typical fast food joints. And it's definitely something you can use to show off and surprise your family and friends. For other meal ideas, make sure you check out my other crappy cooking videos before I delete them forever. And to stay updated, make sure you subscribe right now, and I'll love you forever. I promise. For 15 years of good luck, hit that like button now and activate your good fortunes. Do it now.